professionals have arrived, eh?
How you doing?
You doing, man? You're all right.
Not too bad.
So I've seen some of the
You see that Palestinian people, and the people are a mass, and the mass of the people. You couldn't have one without the other. Yeah? Alright, so, yeah. She's our own fucking secretary. Having a laugh. That's really big. You see if I stiffed and done it on purpose, I'm sure they are.
As soon as the rest are there. I would prefer just pure focus on the effect.
You have a boogie, mate. Look at this bottom YMCA.
Good afternoon, Nuneaton! Before I start, I'd just like to thank the police for their helpfulness, cooperation. I know we want to make statements about them. Also, there are probably journalists among you. Speak polite to them as well, even if they are pure scum. I have a bit here about also being nice to counter protesters, and yet I still can't see them. down to you, the good people of Nuneaton, showing the activists of Stand Up to Racism, more like Stand Up for Rapists, that this town belongs to true English patriots. Now, let's begin with a quick recap of why we are here. A few weeks ago, a 12-year-old girl was kidnapped off these streets and brutally raped by two men from Afghanistan. Illegal immigrants being housed in a HMO. Subjected to torture beyond her imagination. I wish I could say this was a unique occurrence, but it is not. 1 in 4 sex crimes in this country are committed by foreign nationals. When they bother to record nationality, the true number is much, much higher. These crimes happen daily, not only across Warwickshire, but across the whole country and indeed across Europe. From England to France to Germany, even as far off as Finland, there are grooming scandals everywhere. Illegal immigrants, the majority of whom are young, fighting-age men, pour into Europe through open borders. Many pose as so-called asylum seekers with the sole intention of scamming our benefit system, and once here, far too many see our women and girls as easy meat. They treat this country like a sexual theme park. But, as bad as these criminals are, they are only a symptom. The real disease goes much deeper. They are the result of the actions of our true enemies, the ones who deserve your anger, the liberal politicians who import them, the parasitic companies who house them with your money, the activist lawyers who defend them, and the lying press who shame you and silence you when you speak out. Our elected representatives either ignore our plight or openly insult us, just like they have done for years in towns across this fair land. Prior to this protest, I wrote to Reform Councillor Mr. George Finch, leader of Warwickshire County Council. He said he was worried these protests would be hijacked by agitators. I asked him to come down today, to see things firsthand, to stand with his people and fight for his constituents. I was brushed off with an automated message. And Labour Councillor Caroline Phillips from the Nuneaton and Bedworth Borough Council. She messaged one of my fellow organisers saying, "I take it you are pro-hate. What about this movement is hateful? We love our community, we love our country, we love our people, and we will not be silenced." It's obvious that appealing to these politicians will not work. They will watch us suffer as long as their own careers remain safe. The only solution is for you, the people, to put yourselves forward as candidates, fill the halls of power with patriots. Then we will create lasting change. Now, let's turn to Serco, the company that puts profit above the well-being of your people. They manage hundreds of hotels and HMOs across the country. Wherever they set up, horror stories follow. Do they stop? Do they reconsider housing violent criminals from alien cultures? No. These parasites continue to put their profit margins above the safety of young girls. We cannot rest until every property they manage is emptied and the occupants are remigrated. Finally then, the press. They will lie, they will call you thugs, they will invent absurd stories about long dead groups running things. They print photographs that do not represent the situation. The truth is simple. These protests are organic. They are made up of normal people who have had enough. Mums, dads, sons, daughters. grandmas too. People who are heavily taxed, forced to live in fear with strangers at the gate. Their children at risk, while the establishment shames them and punishes them for daring to speak out, twisting the law to throw them in prison. Our enemies are powerful and relentless, but do not despair. When communities come together, they can achieve great things. In Erskine, Scotland, the people united and forced a migrant hotel to shut down. The same happened in Llanelli, Wales. In Essex, the people of Epping came together and got the Bell Hotel closed until the traitors in government stepped in to keep it open. Traitors. Right now, we are treated like second-class citizens in our own country. And when we stand up, the police too often respond with heavy-handed, authoritarian tactics. But if we are sensible, if we refuse to fall into stereotypes they try to pin upon us, if we give them no excuse, then they will never get one over on us. If we keep up the pressure, if we continue to protest peacefully and refuse to back down, they will have no choice but to listen. We will make them listen. Now, this protest today would not have been possible without two groups. You, the local people of Nuneaton, standing up for your rights. And two, the Homeland Party, the only party in the UK that puts community politics and remigration front and centre. Across the country, our activists put in tireless work, organising protests just like this one and standing alongside people of their communities. Most never seek the limelight, and even when victories are won, their efforts are too easily forgotten. They are the unsung heroes of our movement, the backbone of our cause, and we owe them gratitude. I know you are all sick of constant arguing in nationalist right-wing politics. Trust me, so am I. That is why I ask you all to join us. We can support you, we can provide resources, and together we can take back our towns from the liberal traitors sitting in halls just like those behind me. Together, we will protect our people, we will make our streets safe, we will restore dignities to our communities, and by God, we will have our home again! Thank you, Nuneaton! We'll have some more music for you. If anyone else would like to speak on the mic, please come on.
More police arriving for a nice quiet protest.
Alright, Lee, how's it going, mate?
We have another speaker now. Mr. Martin Whitehouse, a veteran of these protests.
Hello, Nuneaton. I've came once again from Dudley today because I believe it's important that we all stick together. That's why I've been up and down the country, I've been all over, because we have to stick together. This is a big plan for Agenda 2030, as we all know. And I understand the frustration with these immigrants and everything coming in. But I think we have to look at the bigger picture as well. And the bigger picture is your councils and how rough they are.
They are.
And please remember, they are totally corrupt.
Yes.
How many of you pay your council rates? Your council tax? Why?
Good question.
Why do you pay your bills to a terrorist organisation. 14 years since I paid a single penny to any council. I don't pay for electric, I don't pay for water, and I don't pay for gas, I don't pay for a TV licence, I don't pay to park. If I get a parking fine, I just rip it up and throw it in the bin.
Ooh, why you got away with it?
Because it's unlawful.
Keeps changing his
Get
address.
back to your constitution, learn your constitution, learn your common law. We've even got councillors who are saying it openly now. Mr Moores up north, he's came out and said in the chambers that he won't be voting on council tax because it's illegal. Of course it is. You asked them to produce a document with your signature on that you agreed to pay them council rates. That's where your contract is. Your contract is in the signature. Because that's how these work, these corporations. And when you get your letter's in block capitals, your name. Why is it in block capitals? Because you're dead. You're dead. Don't anybody research nothing in this country anymore. Do you know you right now have got more power than them in uniform?
We're only just realising it.
You've got more power than them.
Yeah.
A lot more power. Learn your common law and do what I've done. I became a common law peace officer. It took me half an hour a day for about 3 months to get up to speed on the Magna Carta, the Bill of Rights and so on. And then you start looking into things like the grid, electric and gas. That gas and that electric is there regardless. Then you have the utility companies who come in and fleece you by inviting you to pay a bill.
Oh.
And like bloody idiots, you're going to pay it.
Yeah.
Why? Start writing to these in there, and you've got to start telling these councillors and your local MP, how many of you ever wrote to an MP or a councillor? No, none of you. I write every month. Automated letter, get it printed off and send it off. You've got to let them know that you know that they are fraudulently deceiving you of your money.
Whoa.
And what they're spending your money on. The bloody immigrants that are coming in.
Yeah.
You're paying for them to be in these hotels.
Yeah, we know.
You know, income taxes are lawful as well.
Makes you want to throw up.
Do you know about your CSQV trust?
You know what I don't get? The same I pay TV.
But I bet you've heard the old saying, worth his weight in gold.
Pay TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've heard about that. Because you have a trust when you're born.
Yeah.
They keep your trust money that's put there for you. You need to look up your straw man. Go onto YouTube and look up your straw man. Get yourselves educated. That's the only way you're going to beat these. And if you beat these, then you're beating the government. Because the government are corrupt, as the police are, as social services are. And I know we're going about immigration, we're going about rape and everything else like that. I said it here a couple of weeks back. 112,000 children a year go missing in this country. 112,000 children a year go missing. Where's the shock and horror? 112,000 children. And you know where the biggest percentage of them go missing from? Does anybody know? SS. What's SS stand for? Social Services. Wake up! Wake up! Thank you.
Thank you. Although I don't have to get tax evasion. He's the branch organiser for the Homeland Party in Staffordshire.
Hello, Nuneaton. Hello. I am a proud Midlander, and I am proud to be English.
Yeah.
But I'm absolutely disgusted with what we are seeing happening in our communities, across our country, even here in Nuneaton.
Yeah, yeah,
We need to close these HMOs and hotels across the country.
yeah.
Last Thursday, I went to Warwick Crown Court and I heard the details of this case. A 12-year-old girl was kidnapped and raped, allegedly by 2 illegal immigrants. The details of that, and I was there with 2 others from the Homeland Party, were absolutely sickening. We sat through that for nearly half an hour, and after we were all, our blood was boiling.
Yeah.
And when we're in there, these illegals, they needed interpreters because they can't even speak English. So ask the question, why are they in our country?
Benefits.
That's right. So, yeah, I haven't got a script here, so I will close up. All I say is that we need to close these HMOs, close these hotels, and send these illegals back where they came from, and make it clear, make it absolutely clear, like it was in Epping as well, that Nuneaton says no. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Matt. They needed interpreters in Farsi and Pashto. What is anyone who speaks either of those languages doing here? That's what I want to ask.
Hello everyone, can you hear me?
Sorry.
Good. Right, young man just alluded to all these HMOs and the hotels in the area, yeah? And across the country. And who's bringing these people here is the question. Well, we know the Afghans are here because of a massive cock-up by the British government. Yeah? And it's the British government that are bringing them here, as are the rest of them. The funding that Serco received, yeah, is financing, getting councils out of bankruptcy. Their whole policies are driven on getting government funding. So that's why the HMOs have been allowed to spring up round Nuneaton to change the rules. There's no regulation by this council's planning office of any of the HMOs. Yeah? The police, were they to uphold the law and not enforce government legislation, could stop this quite easily. But they're just standing around today giggling at each other. Yeah? While our community's being crushed and destroyed. It has been for 50 years by this corporation, as they've withdrawn funding from all our youth programmes and dropped local residents to the bottom of the housing register because we don't have funding. All the Ukrainians, everyone that comes here has government funding. Yeah? These councils are racing to lap it up because they've stolen all our money, and them and their associates. Yeah? So we have to hold them accountable locally. Every service they claim to provide, yeah? The police force failed miserably. This one here has been under investigation for 8 years, yeah? For its role in the death of a resident. A young man, yeah, who was having a mental episode. I've seen the video footage, it is heartbreaking, yeah? These people, they're still policing our town. If anyone did that to anyone for any reason, they'd be in jail. But they're policing our town, yeah? Social services, yeah? The hospitals, council services, yeah? We can't get them. Our hospitals are failing us. The grooming gang scandal, yeah? Social services failed us. The hospitals failed us. These kids were going through them places. Nobody said anything. No one said anything. Yeah? These things that are happening now are by design. By design of the British government. They aim to destroy our communities because strong communities are a threat to them. Yeah? A threat to their pensions. Yeah? And their lifestyles.
So the only way I can see, and I've tried lots of different ways, I've tried going to the police with criminality in this place behind me, and they will not investigate them at all, never. Yeah? The police are willing to fabricate evidence against people that expose these. So it's a big club, and the ordinary people of this town are not in it. Yeah? But we're a bigger club, and we're a better club. These people are morally bankrupt, yeah? If any of these police officers here today had any morals, they would have been here Friday arresting these, and in Leek Wootton today arresting their bosses. Yeah? But they're not. Yeah, they stood around policing us because we won't behave, yeah? Ridiculous. As I say, that's enough on the police. But this council has a meeting on the 16th of this month at 6 o'clock here, a public meeting, yeah? That public meeting is about this and the problems our community faces, yeah? The people responsible for it, allowing the HMOs to run right in this town, are all going to be there. The CEO, the councillors, the previous administration who I watched change all the rules, although they're trying to stick it on Labour now, political nonsense. Yeah? The CEO here has more power than any councillor. Yeah? So do his executives. That's why your councillors can't get anything done for you, because CEOs, executives run this place. Yeah? For the benefit of themselves. We're paying £1 million now for executives and deputies here. 5 million over Warwick for a similar thing. The pensions of former executives, when you look into the accounting and where our money's gone, the evidence is in the secret meetings they hold. 1972, Local Government Act, when they were given the power by government to hold secret meetings, to hide their corruption and steal our money. So I'll leave it at that, but get here on the 16th before 6 o'clock, yeah? Let's have this meeting, yeah, all of us, and we'll attend the public meeting, yeah? And tell these people, I've attended quite a few in the last 4 years, I've had to listen to some awful rubbish, yeah? Let them see who they failed, and that's us. Yeah? Let them see who they failed. Thank you very much for your time. Cheers, mate.
Well said. If you're free on the 16th, attend the public meeting here and let the councillors know that you are angry.
Have you got that?
I did. I got all of it.
Yeah. Are you on both the screens?
I am, yes.
Yeah? Yeah. Could you send that to me?
Of course I can.
Yeah?
The 13th is Saturday, isn't it?
I'll catch you in a little while then.
Hey!